Hey, welcome back to the Homestead. Glad you joined us today. I'm actually just wrapping up another productive day out there. A number of projects going on, so a lot of videos are coming out soon. But in the meantime, we're going to get you up to speed on the chicken coop build. So we're going to roll out some footage from the archives, get you up to speed on all that, and see how the chicken coop came to be. So if you could do me a favor, subscribe to the channel, give this video a like, drop a comment if you want, and you can also hit the bell button. That will get you an email sent to you anytime we drop a new video. Thanks for watching. Enjoy. Hello and welcome back to the Orange Tree Homestead. Today we are installing water lines out to the yard area. So that's the one running from the house, comes down, hits a T, goes over here. There's our roughed in line for the water coop, for the chicken coop area, so we can have water right there. This is our pad for the chicken coop. Still got to finish scraping it out, grading it a little bit, packing it down. Then follow the line, goes back over there. You see the trench almost to the end. So we're running water also to the other end of the yard, so we're gonna have water everywhere. So today we are working on the foundation for the chicken coop. So if you can see here, we've built up a large dirt pad, I guess you'd call it. So that's this right here, leveled this area, raised it up a little. So there was a slope there, so that's raised up. And the goal for today is to get a 10 by 12 gravel foundation in, and then we can build our chicken coop hen house on top of that. All right, the form is finished. It's time to pour gravel. 10 by 12 here, about 3.5 to 4 inches deep. Treated 4x4s. Watered it down earlier to try and help a little compaction. All right, time to set up the gravel dump. All right, it's been another great day on the Orange Tree Homestead. Here's our gravel pad for the chicken coop coming up. Got the gravel down, spread evenly. Some tamping, probably need to do some more. I overdug it just a little bit, so my calculation was for about 3.5 inches, about 4 inches, and it was overdug probably an extra inch. Just wanted to get it to get pretty deep base, so probably pick up a little more tomorrow. I'm gonna debate on that, but probably just fill it to the brim. Other than that, we're looking good. And then next, these banks, I'll probably need to tamp those down and figure out an erosion control system for that, so we'll have to do some thinking about that. Welcome back to the Orange Tree Homestead. It is a beautiful December morning, and today we're going to be working on the chicken run. So we've got the chicken hen house right here. I unfortunately did not build that. Didn't have the time and effort with the arrival of my son just about a month ago. So found a good guy to build the hen house, just the basics, and I'll be finishing that out with the nest box, perches, everything else. Today I'm going to be working on getting a run up. So we're going to have it come off about the middle, out about 12 feet, back that way another about 12 feet, and then back to the other furthest corner. So let's go ahead and get started. All right, so we got the first hole done. 24 inches, 24 deep, about 12 wide. So we're ready to roll. And this soil started off pretty soft because it just rained. But as we got down, we got into this really hard stuff. So I had to get the digging bar out. But got down there, and I think these posts will hold really well based on how hard that soil is when we get the concrete on them. Should be just fine. Okay, got my holes all prepped. Decided to expand this out, a little design consultation with somebody. And decided to just make it the full width of the hen house. So the holes are prepped, all of them are 2 feet deep. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So I'm gonna start at this point here, this corner, and then work down this to keep it all straight, and finally over to here. So we are running out of light, being that it is winter. It gets dark real early. So today is kind of more of a prep / staging day. I got some of these tubes, 12-inch diameter, and you throw those in the hole. Cut them in half first, throw them in the hole, and then you get a nice tight form there, so you don't have to have your holes be perfect, which is nice because as constructed, this would probably take an extra bag. Let's just pop one in really quick, but it's definitely gonna save material. See, that pops down, then you can pack dirt around it, and you don't have a huge like mushroom top of concrete, and you don't usually want like the concrete to be bigger at the top. So yeah, that's cool. Cut those in half, and then got all my concrete. They said about 460s per hole should work. Alright, so we got the first corner post set now. Now I can work off that one, go down the row here, and over around the corner. So we're looking pretty good here. Alright, so that wraps up our posts for the chicken coop run. All 5 of them done. Some of them I use these Quickcrete round forms, 12-inch diameter. They were nice, but the problem was that since the hole's not perfect, you have to pack dirt around it and tamp it. So that's the downside to that. On this one, I didn't use them, and I like the way this one turned out, but this one had a perfect post hole. So if you don't have a perfect post hole, those forms help. As far as not, if you over dig it, you don't want to use too much concrete to just be a massive amount to use. And then on each of these It's important to put a little crown on it so that the water runs down and away from your post, not pooling up in like a cup, because that can rot out the post quicker. So on these ones, it's just a slight angle instead of a crown. It's more of an angled top. So that's it. These are all ready. The next phase is coming back with the 2x4s, setting the 2x4s on the ground, running a baseboard type of thing. And then the top, cut these tops off, set an angle on that roof, cover that roof up. That's about it. So another beautiful day out here. See you on phase 2. All right, it's another day on the chicken coop. So it's been a little while. It's been a lot of trips. Just haven't done any videos. But now that the run framing is done, I'll do a quick update. So got the door here. Need to put the handle on, but that's the door. Lock it like that. It's about a 4-foot wide door, plenty of room to get stuff in. And this is all the framing. Everything's about 4 feet or just under 4 on the spacing to make it all symmetrical pretty much for the most part. And then we've got the black hardware cloth so that you can see through it better than the uncoated stuff. So these were some failed attempts. Learned a quick lesson is that these aren't perfectly 100% square, so you end up with some weird kind of kinks in the wire. So what I'm going to do is, since these are about 41 inches each, what I'm going to do is take the full 48, staple that on, then trim off the edges afterwards so that I can get it perfectly flat, because these weren't going perfectly flat. And so previously I'd mentioned that didn't get the wire down flat because I was thinking that my planks were not perfect, or out of whack somehow. But I'm realizing I've got a problem with my wire. The stuff's just out of whack. It's not perfectly even or flat wire, so it's not laying down flat. See that? So I'm a little stumped on that, a little bummed out on what to do, because the product is a problem. You can see I got 2 down, this one and that one, and they're not perfect. And you can see I had to kind of make a relief cut there. Let's walk around and see. This one has the relief cut right there. You see that divot? And then that one has a relief up top. I put it closer to the roof so you can't really hopefully see as bad, but see how it goes down there? You could push it and it'll go up. It's just a bit frustrating. So I'm gonna think on what to do, maybe take it back. I don't know, look it up online, see if that's just how this stuff goes. That's it for now. Signing out.